The name of the movie is Killing Ground. We see a family at the beginning of the movie. On the beach, they were. That family consisted of 4 individuals in all. A husband, his wife, his younger son, and their older daughter. Their younger kid was called Ollie. Ollie's sister approaches her dad. He was preparing dinner. They converse during the evening after dinner and then head to their tent to sleep. Ollie's parents were taking him somewhere the following day. They invite Ollie's sister to accompany them as well. Ollie's sister responds, "I'm staying here, I'm not going." Their daughter stops them as they proceed from that location to take a photo of them. After that, Ollie goes with the husband and wife. Their daughter was alone herself when they left. The girl then senses that someone is there. She looks around her. She feels afraid because she was by herself. She goes and sits in her car for that reason. An automobile eventually stops behind their vehicle. A man with a German name exits the vehicle. Another man, speaking German, also emerged from the vehicle. That man's name was Chuck. In Ollie's automobile, her sister was fast asleep. The 2 males notice the girl. Lifting her up, German says to Chuck, "Let's take her with us." Chuck comments, "You did the same thing last time, and then you end up in jail." German adds, "I've learned from that mistake, but I'm embarrassed about it. I'll take that girl with me," says German. Chuck agrees with him this time. Afterwards they head for their tent to see who else is accompanied by that girl. In the car, Ollie's sister wakes up. She looks out the car and sees Chuck standing. She angrily tells him to stay off my car. Chuck hears it and pulls away from her car. However, he advances once again. When Ollie's sister notices it, she honks the car's horn. The sound of this horn is heard by German and her parents as well. German finds out that the girl wakes up. He approaches her automobile for this reason. Ollie's dad visits his daughter to see how she is doing. German opens his car and pulls out his revolver. He holds Ollie's sister at gunpoint until she exits the vehicle. Then, terrified, Ollie's sister emerges. Her father shows up to try to save her as well. He is beaten till he passes out. Ollie's mother goes to live with them, leaving him in the tent. Ollie's mother assaults them after arriving. When their daughter sees it, she quickly flees to save her mother's life. However, German stops her while firing. Then he raises a gun to Ollie's mother and threatens to kill her if she doesn't flee. When Ollie's sister hears it, she stops. Then they bound those 3 people's mouths and hands. They were transporting that family someplace in the wilderness after that. Chuck was seated there, looking at Ollie's sister's phone. Chuck looks at their family photo. He notices Ollie in the photos as well. As a result, he learns that this family also has a young boy. Who is absent and who is present? German is also shown that photo by Chuck. Next, he queries Ollie's mother regarding his whereabouts. However, Ollie's mom was keeping them in the dark. They begin tormenting the entire household. Using the different trees, they tied them. German hits Ollie's father in the head with a beer can. Chuck then gestures at the beer can. Ollie's dad was trembling in terror because he thought a beer can may fall. German once more locates the beer can. Chuck emphasizes that beer can once more. Once more, Ollie's dad was trembling with terror. That beer is free to fall once more. But this time, Chuck shoots his head out of rage. They treat Ollie's mother in the same way. A beer can is placed atop her head. This time, German points her out, excluding Chuck. German ultimately shoots Ollie's mother. However, they then shoot Ollie's sister, killing her. They head to their tent to fetch Ollie. However, Ollie left the tent and went elsewhere, sobbing. Then, 3 days later, a couple visits that beach. They notice how lovely that location is. That explains their happiness. They stood some distance away from Ollie's tent. They eventually set up their tent there as well. They were, in fact, recently married. This is where they come to pass the time. Sam was the girl's name in the couple. Sam was by himself in his seat. Sam examines their tent. Sam notices that a family will also be present at some point. How could she know that her entire family had died? Sam's spouse was gathering firewood. He discovers a little boy's cap there while doing this. Sam and her husband light the wood on fire as night falls. They strike up a conversation. When Sam wakes up the following morning, she once more glances over their tent. She believed that the family that had been residing there had returned. She approaches the tent to make sure. Upon entering the tent, she makes a call to her spouse. She opens the tent and shows her spouse. She informs him that something has occurred. Due to the fact that their tent was not set up properly. They make the decision to report it to the police. However, their car had a punctured tire. Next, Sam's spouse replaces the car's tire. However, he then hears Sam's yelling voice. He bolts toward Sam's direction. Sam reveals to her spouse Ollie, who was lying on the ground. Furthermore, they have gotten Ollie's illness worse. Upon checking, Sam's spouse discovers that Ollie is still alive. After lifting Ollie, they started to leave. Following that, they make the decision to look for the baby's parents. They were about to depart when Chuck shows up. They also show Chuck Ollie. They beg Chuck for assistance because they had put Ollie in the automobile to deliver the Ollie hospital as quickly as feasible. Chuck explains to them that they shouldn't worry about it. There will be his parents nearby. Perhaps they were having any problems. Soon, we'll go look for them. Chuck is told by Sam's spouse that we ought to assist his parents if they are having problems. Chuck then extracts the rifle from his vehicle. Following that, Chuck and Sam's spouse go to locate the child's parents. Sam was alone himself there, taking care of Ollie. Sam leaves and gets into the car. Sam discovers a knife there. Sam notices the infant peacefully dozing off in the car. It is evident that Chuck brings Sam's husband to the location where the family was tortured and slaughtered. Chuck notices that Ollie's mother's corpse is missing. It causes him to be shocked, for he is aware that Ollie's mother is still alive if she is not around. Sam's husband requests that Chuck leave right now. Should report it to the authorities. Chuck claims on it that Ollie's mother is still alive and that we ought to look for her. They soon locate Ollie's mother after searching for her. Sam's spouse approaches Ollie's mother while seeing her state of illness. She's taking a few breaths. However, Chuck shoots her, killing her. When Sam's spouse sees it, he becomes alarmed. Chuck comments, "What happened? What is causing your fear? I was thinking how courageous you are." Fearfully, Sam's husband asks, "Will you also kill me while shooting?" Chuck responds, "No, not at all. I will not grant you a simple demise. I'll exacerbate your condition. I will cause you agony and then murder you." Sam's husband becomes more terrified upon hearing it. Chuck then approaches Sam's husband. He tells him to get up and quickly leave this place. However, Sam's husband pushes Chuck and flees the scene. Chuck follows him as well. German, on the other hand, approaches Sam. And Sam spills all the beans to him. The German pulls his rifle from the automobile after hearing all of this. Sam becomes frightened upon noticing a gun in his grasp. She heads straight to her car and settles in. When German arrives, he instructs Sam to get out of the car. When Sam failed to emerge, German smashes the car's mirror. He tries to open the door himself. Sam uses that knife to sever German's hand in the interim. German gets hurt as a result, and he attempts to stop his bleeding. Sam and Ollie then flee from there as soon as they have the chance. German sends his dog after Sam when he notices that Sam is running. Sam's hubby hides somewhere while he is running. Around the same area, Chuck was also looking for him. Abruptly, Chuck notices that someone is running. That's the direction he shoots. Chuck now advances to the location where he fired the shot and where the person was running. As Chuck arrives, he observes that German is the target of the bullet he fired. The bullet was hurting so much that he was screaming. Chuck was expressing regret to German for starting the fire. He hears Ollie's voice, which is full of tears, in the interim. Chuck then spots Sam. He approaches her carefully and gives her a hug. Chuck turns to face Sam with a revolver in his hand. After removing Ollie from Sam, he places him on the ground. German is then shot and killed by Chuck. German was hurting from the bullet, but Chuck was unable to see him hurting. While forcing Sam to sit in the car, Chuck was driving away from there. Sam, though, gives the car's steering a forceful shake. As a result, the car's equilibrium is off. That vehicle crashed into a tree. Sam's spouse has taken the cops to the other side. The police were approaching Chuck's automobile. However, Chuck opens fire on them from a distance. When Sam's husband notices this, he starts his car right away. However, Chuck ignites his arm with flames. Subsequently, Chuck imprisons both spouses in the police vehicle. That automobile belonged to Sam. Chuck sat with a rifle behind them. From there, Chuck wants to run. But Sam tries to turn him while traveling quickly. It causes the car to turn and then straighten again. It resulted in injuries for the three. Chuck emerges from the automobile among them, seriously hurt. Sam exits the vehicle after it. She uses a stone to smash Chuck's head. Following that, Sam awakens in a hospital. From then, Sam gets up and approaches her husband. as her spouse was treated at the same hospital and made it out alive. However, he was hurt. Sam is thinking about Ollie right now. Ollie lived too. The German dog came to his rescue. Sam believes she's going to adopt Ollie.
If you want interesting movie recaps, like, share, and subscribe to follow us for more movie recaps.